Yo, what's up YouTube? Making a video. Right, so basically, yeah, in this video, gonna just mention a few things. It's kind of like a mini rant, but not. So, you know, obviously I've got CGC cards, PSA cards, stuff on eBay for sale, right? And some people message me, like, straight away, and they're like, oh, so I had this one guy, like, probably Tuesday last week. He messaged me and he's like, oh, will you do £17 for that PSA card or whatever, right? And I thought, how can you like just message someone straight away and ask for the cost? Like, when you have cost of grading, cost of shipping, cost of the actual card if you bought it, if you didn't already have it, yeah, and then just the way that you ship the item, right? So you got to ship the item. You got to have the grading fee and the cost of the item. So basically, if I was to sell that item, I would have pretty much sold it at a loss, right? And, you know, certain people, so like I lowered all these CGC cards down, like, I don't know, super cheap, like £14, £13, you know, some crazy stuff, right? Like 12 quid, some of them are £12, and still people want them cheaper. And it's like, it's ridiculous, yeah? So anyway, so when it comes to like CGC, I've still got a lot for sale, yeah? So, you know, I think I've got this 9 on here for like, I don't know, 20 quid? Not even 20 quid. I think they're cheaper than that. Right, here, I'm going to pull up my phone, right? So, how much have I got this Raichu on here for? Right, and I'll be able to tell you. Right. Right, if anyone notices I got cotton wool in my ear, if anyone points it out in the video, yeah, I got an ear infection, so we're going to get rid of that. Right, so basically, right, CGC Raichu. Right. So, I've got it on eBay for 16 quid. £16, 1 pence. Right? And it's got 3 watches. And this card alone is probably like £10. Yeah? You know, I don't even know. Right, let's just have a look, yeah? Let's just have a look on how much this card is as SM90, right? So this card itself is like 8 quid, yeah? So you could buy it off this guy for like £8.80. Fiver, £5, £5, right? That's a jumbo, that's £5. So basically you can have a look, yeah? And you're like, this guy's selling for 3 on bids, but you can see, yeah, that is a good price for that card, right? You get a pre-graded card, it's coming to you shipped. You know, you could buy a PSA, you know, if you wanted a PSA, but for 16 quid, right, you can't go wrong, right? Like Cameron, yeah? So, Cameron, we'll talk, what's this one? 198,202, right? 198/202. How much is the raw card? Right, so the raw card for this is like £3.55. Right, so like, look, I can show you here. So like £3.50, £3, 3 quid, £3.75. Right, so let's just check on how much I have mine on eBay for. Right. And you know, a 9 is technically a pristine card. I really do think if you crack them, you probably get a PSA 10s. CGC, Cram O. Rant. Right, I got it on eBay for 15 quid. I might as well lower that down to 14. Right? I'm going to lower it down to 14 just for the sake of the video. Oh no, that's the 8.5. Alright, I'm going to lower the 8.5 down. Right? I'm going to lower that one down. I'm going to lower the 8.5 down. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we're going to drop this to like £13. Right, drop this to 13 quid. I'll still get my grading fee back. So, you know, right, we've got an 8.5 and a 9, right? So I'm going to drop my 9 down to £15, right? Because I thought this one was already dropped, but it's not, right? So, you know, like I say, you have the card cheap. People want the card cheaper, right? And it's like, sometimes you just feel like you're getting a bargain anyway, right? One sec, what's that? Yeah. So, you're getting cards for a bargain. That's if you're interested in a card. Right. So, point move on. Right, so let's say, for example, you're buying a 99p common off my eBay page. Right. Please buy more than one card, right? That price is for someone that's going to buy more than one item, yeah? So, for example, if you want a common from Silver Tempest, yeah? Because I have a few commons from that. Or if you have a few commons from this set, right? Then buy, you know, like, for example, I was like, let me find something. So basically, yeah, I put a bunch of base set cards on eBay. So our guy's been buying these. One guy's been buying some. So, like, basically, yeah. So like this, £1.25, £1.40 for this one. This one's mint though. 99p, £1.25, 99p, 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 99 pence. Right. So you know the list goes on. Some of them I've labelled the prices, which is more easier for me when I'm checking. I can just say, like, well, I sold this one for this, so I know what this one is and I know what this one is. So it's just quicker for me, yeah. And obviously I've been organising some of my cards. So this little box, which comes from the Magic ETBs, or the bundle box, this is all just trainers. So when I set a trainer, I go straight to the trainer box, boom, done. Right. So moving on. Right. So basically, I had a few messages. I messaged one guy and I go like, do you mind buying another card? Because I sold a card for 99p. He's like, no. Straight up answer, no. All right, whatever. I'll send you the card then. Right? Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, sometimes you have to send cards at a loss. Yeah? Just so people maybe potentially buy off you again. Right? Because that's how some people's attitude are. And, you know, it's just the way it is. Right, so basically I bought, like here's, another guy, I don't know if he's off my YouTube or what, but he bought a card for 99 pence. I says, oh mate, do you mind buying another item off me, because if I ship this, I'm going to ship it at a loss, right? So he then said to me, he goes, alright mate, yeah, no problem. And then he brought another card. He was like, oh, I want this Slowbro off you, so I'll buy this. So he bought the Slowbro for about £5. And I was like, you know what, legendary. Like, I appreciate that someone was like, you know what, this guy says he's going to make a loss on this card. All I've got to do is buy one more card. It could be a 99p, it could be 15 pence. Do you know what I mean? It could be 99p, it could be £1, £1.50. Do you know what I mean? It's still the fact that he bought the card 99 pence, boom, right? So you obviously, you get your certain people that sit around and wait for offers. So they won't buy off you unless you send them an offer. So what I mean by that is you basically do this. So you go into eBay, right? You go into your selling page, and then you go to like, so you have this thing right here called send offers to buyers, yeah? So you click this, right? And then it'll basically say like, oh, you can send an offer to this guy if you want to send an offer, yeah, for £1.80. Or you'll get this guy at the bottom like £1.59 and he'll be watching the card for £1.59, right? So whoever's watching that card for £1.59, you know, please unwatch the card, because if you don't want the card for £1.50, it's like, that's ridiculous. But if I'm going to send you an offer for 99p, you're going to buy another card. It's just one of them. These just little things that, you know, makes it difficult to move product and then get more stuff in. So if I can get more stuff in, I can make more videos. Yeah, like for example, I'm doing a PSA submission. I've already shot the video, but I'm not uploading it straight away because I think there's a card that I want to buy a couple more copies of before I upload the video. Now, in that video, there's a Vaporeon that is legit super mint, yeah, from Jungle. And if PSA bring it back a 9, they are trolling. I will legit crack it and send it back in again and again and again till they give it a 10, yeah, because it is legit a 10. I have had no other copy better than that Jungle Vaporeon that I have ever had come through my hand. That was from a Water Blast deck, and the box was insanely mint, yeah? Like, the pristinest box you can ever get, yeah? And it's like, you look at that card, there's not one single foil scratch, it's perfectly centered, and there's not one it's perfect on the back. Perfect centering, no dints, no scratches, nothing, yeah? The only issue with the card, it's got a little shimmer, a silver, on the right-hand side, which you can look at, yeah? But the thing is that's where the blade has cut the card, and that's not, like, it's technically where, you know, it's not going to be 100%, yeah? So if you're going to do, so in my eyes, it's 10, 10, 10 on the, it's going to be 10 surface, 10 centering, 10 back, 9, 5 on the edge, or 9, yeah? Because obviously, that little shimmer at the top, yeah, could not be avoided in Watsy cards. So it should be a 10. So if PSA don't grade it a 10, then I'll make a video and I'll go BAP! And I'll snap that out and I'll send it back in, right? Because that's one of them videos. So, you know, you'll see that video and I'm doing like 74 items or something. So, you know, but, you know, if the case goes to the fact where the cards come back and then it becomes a problem selling them, even if, like, I get an 8, let's say I get an 8 and I'm trying to sell it at like 20 quid, bearing I'm paying like double grading fee what I was paying last time, and you're still getting these people like, oh, you do £10, bro. Like, so I have a Pikachu, yeah? I'm going to show you right now, yeah? I have a Pikachu PSA card, right? My phone's on 3%, yeah? So we should be good, right? So, find Pikachu PSA, yeah? Right? I have a PSA 8. So what I was doing on eBay, yeah, is I was lowering all my PSA 8s down, yeah? The reason why I was lowering all my PSA 8s down is because what I want to do is I want to get rid of all my PSA 8s for like Watsy cards and whatever, right? To basically, just basically get money back, right? And then get them sent, get the money back out of them, right? Unlock the grade fee money, because obviously if I sell an 8, I can use the money to grade and get a 10, yeah, which the 10 can bring me the bigger dosh that I can get back for the submission. I can get the money back from the submission faster as a whole. So if I spend, say, £1,000 or like 1k on a submission, and I get, you know, £100 back, boom, just like that, like boom, that's £100 back from my submission, yeah. So I want to try and get all my 8s gone, yeah. So, you know, if, right, basically put it this way, if you want a private sale, or you want a sale and you want to buy off me, right? You don't want to go through eBay, then I will do 5% discount, right? So, because eBay take 10, yeah? So I'll take 5% discount, get you 5% off, right? And I'll do you a private sale and I'll ship it to you, right? And I'll do it through PayPal if you want to do it. If you want to do it like that, right? So we're just making a vid. So here, look, I've got this like PSA 5, right? It's like £17, right? I could probably do that for 15. I'll probably lower that down, like 15 quid, right? Get rid of it, get my grade fee out of it, right? And then I got, so anyway, I had this PSA Pikachu, yeah, online. I don't know which one it is. I think it's the ones for like 26 quid. I'm trying to scroll down here. PSA 8, where is it? I do have some ones listed at like stupid price. I don't know why. Probably the market was up back then, and obviously things change. So I've got a Detective Pikachu cards, right? Greninjas, yeah, Greninja's popular card. PSA 9s, look, £20, yeah, £20 a card, right? They're not even selling either. So I've got a Charizard. Yeah, I see I've got a Charizard here, look. Charizard, yeah. Charizard, this one's a 7, right? I've got this one on here for £25, right? So basically, you know, there's a couple bargains on here right now, right? I would say so, right? Because you've always got to remember, if you keep these cards for a year or 2 years, like look at me, I sold a Shining Test Tube Mewtwo, yeah, £300. I was like, oh, £300, boom, you know, get rid of that. And what's the price now? Like 400 to 600. You know what I mean? 600 at the highest, 400 at the lowest, and it's like, man, I'm buying that, yeah. So I had this guy send me an offer for like £10 for my Pikachu, and I'm like, why would you even attempt that? Like, I'm not gonna sell it for like to make loss on it. Like, no one makes a loss on an item. It just doesn't make sense to. You don't take all this time, right, to buy a card, search eBay, to buy it, to send it away, to grade it, go, damn, got an 8, like, fuck, yeah, I need to sell this, blah, and then you're going to sell it at a loss when you invested time into that item, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. So anyway, like, the short of the story was, yeah, I had someone that sent me an offer for like £10, someone sent me an offer for like £11, someone sent me an offer for something else, you know, it's, obviously, like, base set's gone down. I get it. You know, some cards go down, some cards go up. So the market price always jumps around and reflects from this and that. You know, it could be 1 minute this, it could be 1 minute at really high, and that's just the way it is. But, you know, a PSA 8. Right, so if you find this, I've got PSA 8s at like £26. Yeah, that's what they are, 26. I don't know what the market price is. They might be a bit high. They might need to be lower. They might need to be 20 quid. You know, I could probably sell them at 20 quid. But it's just the principle of, like, selling them at 26. Yeah, right? So, you know, people offering me 10 and 11 quid and whatever. And it's just like, man, this, I know to get rid of stuff, like, people want it cheap. Like, they want it really cheap. And it's like, it's just, sometimes it's a bit ridiculous in trying to get rid of an item. But, you know, I'll probably lower them to 20 quid. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? Right, I won't do it for the purpose of this video, for that one, but we were, if I'm not sold them by the end of next month, right, because I'll probably grade by end of next month again, so then I'll probably lower them down then, and then see how we can, see what money I accumulate through, like, so basically what I'm doing now is I'm going to pay for a big submission, and then I'm going to wait, sell some stuff off, right, and then near the end of the month, I'm going to grade again, depending what I've got rid of, yeah? So what money I can accumulate. So basically, like, not having to use external funds to fund, yeah? Do you know what I mean? So, because I want some other stuff, right? I want some other stuff. I want something very nice, yeah? And we need some dollar for that, right? So, thanks for watching the video. It's a long one, but if you stay to the end, thanks for buying the signed cards. For anyone who's bought the signed cards that I signed, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Big up, right? Because one day, you know, if my channel ever grows, I'll invest into my channel, I'll put more money into my channel, yeah, but right now we need to get rid of some stuff. So, like, we need to get rid of this, then I can do a video of what I've been buying, then I can do a sales video. If there's a video that you want, comment below, like, saying, oh, you know, we want a sales video, we want this, we want that. Like, how do you send your PSA cards, or if you want a video on how to send PSA cards, you know, maybe a video like to buy cheap postage, or, you know, there's ways to get cheap postage still on eBay, you know, so if you want a video for stuff like that or whatever, let me know. See you next time. Peace.